Hello students, how are you? Hope you are safe and sound and fit and fine and taking good care of yourself. I am Sarita and today we are going to start another new lesson of the book Honeydew. So welcome to English class. Let us start the lesson. Before this lesson, we have read earlier about the Great Stone Face part 1. In that part 1, we have read about Ernest, his mother, and the various characters associated with the prophecy. So in that lesson we have read that Ernest was still waiting for the Great Stone Face to come, and then he was having many other characters also in the story like Blood and Thunder and Gather Gold, but Ernest was not at all satisfied with those two characters. So he was still hoping that a man would come who will resemble the Great Stone Face. So this is the continuation of the first part of that story. So let us start the lesson. So in this lesson, Ernest lived in his native valley. He was a simple-hearted man. He always worked for the betterment of the world. Though he was considered a simple man, yet he was humble and rich in thoughts. तो जो अर्नेस्ट था वो अभी भी अपनी ही वैली में रह रहा था, लेकिन उसके जो डीड्स थे, उसके जो वर्क थे, उसका जो काम था, वो बहुत अच्छा काम वो करने लगा था, लोगों की भलाई के लिए वो काम करने लगा था. So he was considered an ordinary man, yet he was humble and rich in thoughts. So let us see how the fame came into his way. Fame means प्रसिद्धि. तो जो अर्नेस्ट था वो फेमस हो गया था बिकॉज ऑफ हिज गुड डीड्स. विद द पैसेज ऑफ टाइम अर्नेस्ट बिकेम ओल्ड. नाउ अर्नेस्ट वाज ग्रोइंग ओल्ड. वो बूढ़ा होता जा रहा था. ही हैड वाइज थॉट्स इन हिज माइंड. लेकिन उसके जो माइंड के थॉट्स थे वो बहुत ज्यादा वाइज थे. वो एक बुद्धिमान व्यक्ति था. ही हैड बिकम फेमस ऑल ओवर द वर्ल्ड. और वो पूरे वर्ल्ड में फेमस हो गया था अपने अच्छे कामों के चलते. Men came from distant places to see and speak to him. So he was so famous that men came from distant places to see and speak to him. लोग उससे मिलने आया करते थे, उसे देखने आया करते थे. तो इस तरह से वो पूरी तरह से फेमस हो चुका था पूरे वर्ल्ड में, और इतना फेमस हो चुका था कि जो लोग हैं वो दूर दूर से उसे देखने और उससे मिलने आया करते थे. And while Ernest was growing old, a new poet had appeared who was the native of Ernest Valley. तो एक पोएट भी जो अर्नेस्ट की वैली से ही था, वो भी उसके बारे में चर्चाएं शुरू हो गई. And that Ernest happened to read his songs and his poems. And Ernest found him very wise, and his poetry was also very impressive. And so Ernest hoped that the same poet would be of the resemblance of the Great Stone Face. Then one day, even poet also heard about Ernest. He hoped to see him. So the famous poet and Ernest. The poet had heard of Ernest character. तो पोएट जो था उसने भी अर्नेस्ट की प्रसिद्धि के बारे में काफी कुछ सुन चुका था. One day he came to his door. और इसलिए वो उससे मिलना चाहता था. तो वो अर्नेस्ट के घर पे आया. Ernest was reading a book and glancing lovingly at the mountain from time to time. And क्योंकि अर्नेस्ट एक बहुत ही वाइज व्यक्ति था, he was reading a book, और वो बार बार ग्रेट स्टोन की तरफ देख रहा था बीच बीच में. सो इट वॉज द हैबिट ऑफ अर्नेस्ट फ्रॉम द वेरी बिगनिंग कि वो हमेशा ग्रेट स्टोन फेस को देखता रहता था इवनिंग टाइम में और मॉर्निंग टाइम में. सो द सेम हैबिट ही वॉज स्टिल हैविंग. अर्नेस्ट गेव हिम शेल्टर फॉर द नाइट. और जब पोएट उसके घर आया तो अर्नेस्ट ने उसको रात में अपने घर में रखा. Ernest examined the poet's features. He hoped that poet was the person he had been waiting for. अब अर्नेस्ट ने उसके फीचर्स को एग्जामिन किया. एग्जामिन मतलब फीचर्स मतलब जो आंख नाक कान है उनको उसने ऑब्जर्व किया और उसको कंपेयर किया किससे? ग्रेट स्टोन फेस से. तो ग्रेट स्टोन फेस से जब उसने कंपेयर किया तो उसने पाया कि यही वो व्यक्ति है शायद जिसका वो उसे इंतजार था बहुत दिनों से. So the poet was having the same features as the gravestone face. But poet was not agree with Ernest, and he found himself unworthy of those thoughts which Ernest was having. So he found himself unworthy about those thoughts of Ernest, and whatever poetry he has written was different from his own life. So he was just having assumption of that life in his poetry, but in real he was not at all following the same things. So his poetry was different from his life. So that's why he felt himself unworthy of the resemblance of the gravestone face. तो जो पोएट है उसने इस बात के लिए अपने आप को अनवर्दी समझा, अयोग्य महसूस किया. उसने कहा कि मैं इस लायक नहीं हूं कि मैं ग्रेटस्टोन के जैसा बन पाऊं, क्योंकि जो उसने पोएट्री में लिखा था वो एक अलग चीज थी, एंड इन रियल लाइफ ही वाज अ डिफरेंट पर्सन. सो नाउ Ernest and poet had talked, and now it was time to go and speak to the people. So it was Ernest's habit. Ernest used to speak to his neighbors every evening. हर शाम को Ernest जो है वो अपने neighbors से बातचीत किया करता था. The poet also accompanied him, and there he felt that Ernest's life were a far nobler kind of poetry than his own. और वहाँ पर जाकर जब Ernest अपने नेबर से बात कर रहा था, तो जो पोएट है he found that his life was a far nobler kind of poetry than his own poems. तो वहाँ पे जाकर जब अर्नेस्ट की उसने बातें सुनी तो उसे लगा कि अर्नेस्ट का जो जीवन है और जो बातें हैं वो उसकी पोएट्री से कहीं ज़्यादा अच्छी हैं. And now he compared the gravestone face with Ernest, and now the poet found out that there was a resemblance, there was a complete resemblance between Ernest and the gravestone face, and he declared that Ernest was the person they were waiting for. Even the crowd agreed with him, and now they were very happy to found the man which the prophecy said earlier. So and now everybody was there to agree that gravestone face has a resemblance with Ernest, and जो Ernest था वही वो व्यक्ति था जो जिसकी resemblance gravestone face से थी, और उसमें वो सारी characteristics और qualities भी मौजूद थी. So that's why everybody agreed, and finally the prophecy was proved true, and Ernest was the person who has a resemblance with the gravestone face. तो इतने दिनों से अर्नेस्ट खुद को ही ढूंढ रहा था, तो वो सारे क्वालिटीज अर्नेस्ट में थी जो कि ग्रेटस्टोन फेस वाले व्यक्ति में होनी चाहिए थी. So this was all about the lesson, but Ernest was still hoping that somebody would come, would appear, who will be having the resemblance with the gravestone face. So still he was hoping and waiting. This was all about the lesson. Let's have a small recap of the lesson. So in part 1 we have read about Ernest, the prophecy, and gather gold and thunder, blood and thunder we have read about it. So now this part is the second part of the same story, and here in this story Ernest was still waiting for the man to come, and suddenly a poet appeared on the earth whose poetry was very impressive. Ernest happened to read that kind of poetry, and he came to know about the poet and his poetry. He got impressed by him, and he hoped that he would be the same person he was waiting for. And then the poet also heard about the fame of Ernest, and he wanted to meet him. So one day he decided to meet him, and he came to his door. There Ernest spoke with him, and he gave him shelter for the night. And poet was impressed by the Ernest, and when Ernest was going to speak to his neighbors, poet also accompanied him. There the way Ernest was speaking, poet understood that Ernest was the only man who had a resemblance with the gravestone face. Even the features of the gravestone face and Ernest were very much similar. So Finally, everybody agreed that Ernest was the person in which is mentioned in the prophecy. So finally the prophecy had come true and everybody was happy. So this was all about the lesson, children. Hope you have understood, and if you have any doubt, you can call me or you can message me. Thanks for joining me. Bye bye.